Okay, good afternoon. Who will see topic first?
Good afternoon, sir.
This. Okay, I hope everyone has got all data from last two labs. Two labs we have been, so two datas are there on your LMS portal. You can surf it out. Okay, they're joining. So let's join, then we'll start. Okay, so for today's, I was planning to do ABCD parameter. Okay, so instead of doing in a singular way, that is only Simulink, I thought of getting into the code part as well. So before that, I thought to go into designing your transmission line. Okay, we have already designed, we have seen, okay, a general terminology we have seen. We'll now design based on any kind of numerical or something. Okay, what we have seen. So one data is being provided, and we have to design and we have to see whether on calculating part it's coming similar to what we are designing in Simulink. Okay, it's coming or not. So I'm sharing you one numerical. Hopefully this sir has taught you and they have. Okay, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, these data have been given. Yeah, okay. So these data is been given. Okay, so I would be asking you all to solve it. Okay, whatever data we get as a we'll have a two in practice. Okay, you could solve even one questions, and you could also able to see whether the same answer is being reflecting in that particular or not. Okay, so sir has solved this one. Okay, as sir told that many of things have been crossed, so it is in the starting part only. Okay, three types of transmission lines: short, medium, and long. Okay, for short it is I have chosen, okay, one numerical. Okay, we'll use all data. See, I have underlined the data that we are using, okay, in this practical part. So we'll solve first. So how we could solve, what data has been given? Can everybody solve this? I could accept how many yes from your end. Take your time. We have 2 periods, 2 long periods. Okay, and that meanwhile I would be opening MATLAB and I would be simultaneously designing that thing. Okay, how many yes on this? How many of you could solve this? Tell me yes or no, that you could solve or you could not solve. Am I audible? Yes, or there is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Abhishek. Tell me, can you solve, Abhishek?
Sir, trying, sir.
Okay, better. So you all are trying this. Okay, fine. That's all. Meanwhile, I'm preparing myself, and if there is some doubt you persist, do contact me. Okay, do tell me in this platform. I will be helping you out with equations or the solutions. Meanwhile, I'm preparing this part. I will also join. Okay, I will show you. Okay, I will be also joining with you. Just a minute. Just in this. Just a minute. Okay, so you are now you are able to visual two parallel things. Okay, one whiteboard and another is your the question. We'll solve this. Those who are solving is good, and those who are not solving or not able to get along, I will tell you. Okay. So see the question and what data is being given. Just go through that and we'll proceed. Okay. First of all, it is given your a 220 kV 600 hertz three-phase transmission line is 40 meter long. Okay, the resistance NL per phase is 0.15 ohm and 1.3263 milliampere per kilometer. Okay, means this data is being given. R per kilometer, okay, is given 0.15 ohm. Okay, so R for 40 kilometer would be your 40 into 0.1 ohm. That would be your
6, sir. 6 ohm. Yes, sir.
per kilometer. It is given 1 point how much 3263. That is your millihenry, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
R 40 kilometer, it is given as 1.3236 into 10 to power minus 3 into 40. Okay, so that will be how much?
Sir, 53.052.
Millihenry.
Henry, yes, sir.
3.052 millihenry. Okay, so these data would be used directly in MATLAB. Okay, or for solving this, what you will get another type, that is your, what you have to find. Okay, what actually it is. Okay, these resistance or inductance are lumped, okay, to forming this kind of is your transmission line. Okay, so we'll have, that is your Z. Okay, so we'll see this part, you will see Z. Okay. This data would be, that numerical data, basically data would be using your MATLAB. Else for solving in theoretical part, what you have to know is your Z. Okay, so Z will be your R plus
Excel.
J2 pi FL.
that is your Excel, right? Yeah. So what will be the answer for Z?
6 plus J53.
Is it, you will write this part? This is your L value, what you are talking about. Okay, you have to, what is your Z? Z equals to R plus J XL, right? You have to calculate XL. So this is right. What
Sir,
will be
F
the,
will be 50 hertz, na sir?
it
Sir,
is given 6.
J106.104 pi into 10 to the power minus 3.
1 second. I have opened lot of things. Wait. Yeah. क्या होगा?
106.104 into pi into 10 to the power minus 3. Pi calculate नहीं किया सर, 0.31.
20 होगा सर, 28,000.
ओके, सो 20,000 तो कितना लिखोगे? तो 20 इसको हेनरी में लिखते हैं
तो
20.
सर सिर्फ 20 ओम आएगा.
ठीक है, दोनों ओम्स में, दोनों का यूनिट सेम आने दो, राइट? तो 6 plus 20, Z equals to 6 plus 20. Fine, we got this part.
Yes sir.
Next, what we have to calculate? See, one statement it is given, you have studied, I think so, this part, why this statement has been given. इसका reason बताओ, why the shunt capacitance is negligible. Okay, this is generally happens in your
Sir, short transmission. Yes.
short transmission line. Your this part is why I will just tell you smaller thing you have to understand and you have to clear out with principles. Okay, your line charging current, okay, as it is there in medium and long, okay, it is absent or negligible. That's why your shunt capacitance is negligible or is not there. Okay, we do not consider in short circuit. That's why we do not consider in modeling or designing that part. Okay, chalo. That is been given. That's why only R and L value is given. There is no C value. Okay, R and L का value दिया हुआ, C का value नहीं दिया हुआ, will not use. Okay, now use the short line model to find the voltage and power at the sending end, the voltage regulation and efficiency. Okay, when line is supplying a 3-phase load, that is your 381 MVA, at 0.8 power factor lagging, or we could also consider this as leading. Okay, this numerical is taken from one of the famous author. Okay, that is your you could I have the book. Okay, you could also get it. Okay, that is your Hadi Sadat. Okay, this is a famous author, a very nice book. You will get lot all the power system it is given it in a glance. Okay, you can utilize that book for understanding, and what is advanced language is very high level. Okay, and lot of information you will get, lot of information. It is generally used in MTech and all, because stability and that particular point is very it is given in a very nicer manner. Okay, Chalo, we'll come in back into this. So this part is okay. Okay, we got Z value. Okay, this Q value was given, so we got your Z value. Now what we have to consider is will first what we have to find, we have to find your sending end. Okay, that voltage and power at sending end. So we know some data about your receiving end. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, this is working over here. Change it. No, that result is not visible. Okay, so receiving and voltage. Okay, so how much it is given? It is your at 220 kV. Okay, it is a 220 kV, right? So we could use your that V small r as a notation, that is your receiving end voltage as 220 angle 0 by √3. So we'll get about 220 by 1. Just a minute. Yeah. Anyone has calci, then you could tell me faster, else I will draw my calci. Okay. Yes, there is a some calculation of angles and all. We'll seek that part also.
So 127.017 kilovolt.
Sir, 127.02 volt.
Yes, 127.02 volt. Okay, one is coming 0.170, so we'll consider 0.2 volt. Okay, better. So VR equals to 220 by √3. Angle is 0. Okay, angle is not given. Equals to 127.017. Okay, angle will be there, that will be a 0. Okay, hold on. AC on करते हैं, AC on करते हैं. Okay, right now we'll calculate apparent power at receiving end. Okay, So apparent power would be, what is the formula of apparent power? That is generally denoted by this. Okay, SR. What is the formula?
Active power plus reactive power.
Okay, active power plus reactive power. Okay, reactive power is let's hope reactive power is not given. Okay, only one power it is being given, that is your this data has been given. How we will calculate from this particular part. Okay, when the line is supplying a three-phase load of a 381 MVA at 0.8 power factor, right? So we could consider this using, there is a small thing, is your 381, that is your is this power into the power factor. So that will be your cos inverse of 0.8. So it will be coming in the angular part. Okay, this power factor would be helping in you angular part. Okay, that will be cos inverse of 0.8. That angle we could consider this particular angle now. So what will be this answer? That is your three phase would be 38. The cos inverse of 0.8 is your angular 36.870. Okay, this is your
38.86.
yeah. Now you this is in apparent power in this angular form, right? Now if you have to convert from this polar to rectangular form, what we will get? You will get P plus JQ, right? That you were telling SR equal the apparent power is P plus JQ. We know this 381 angle of 36.87, that is your NVA. This data we know, right? So if we convert this particular segment into rectangular form, so we'll get your active and reactive power of receiving end, right? So just on converting from calci, it is very easy to convert that particular segment. Okay, there is a polar to conversion and convert rectangular to polar. There is a setting. Okay, just write this equation and press that particular format, you will get the answer. Okay, just a minute. 381 angle is 36.87. Okay, so it's coming around your SR is equals to 304.8 plus J 228.6. Okay, MVA, right? So this is your
Sir, how we got? Please show us, sir, once.
do you have in this scientific calculator with you? See there in scientific calculator, okay, there is in last two segment, okay, in second last row, you could see there is a button called written that POL and REC. Okay, if you have FX1, okay, not ES1, if you have FX1, so process are same, only you have to there is a more complexity in FX1, but if you had ES, you could directly do in particular mode. Okay, you don't require to change any mode or anything. Okay, but in FX part, okay, just press shift and plus polarity part, okay, you could convert any this polar form, okay, this polar form into rectangular. Okay. How could I show? I'm not using from this particular. I can use this camera, web camera, to show you all. Okay. At end of this session, I will be showing you. Okay. In mid, I don't want to disturb because these are being.
Okay, sir.
I will show you the
It is
how to.
complex power or apparent power, SR?
This is SR is your apparent power.
Sir, apparent power is of magnitude only now.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
it
this.
has also a
Hello?
direction.
Yeah, this is. See over here. Yeah, tell me.
हाँ,
सर
apparent
मेरे
power.
घर तरफ बारिश हो रहा है, अटेंडेंस बना दीजिएगा।
Okay, fine. बारिश यहाँ पे भी हो रहा है दोस्त. It's raining over here also.
Apparent power तो सिर्फ मैग्नीट्यूड को बोलते हैं ना सर, एक्टिव पावर प्लस रिएक्टिव पावर का मैग्नीट्यूड.
Right. So that's what I was doing ना. See, ये apparent power हमें क्या दिया हुआ है? In the question itself, it is given your. चलना है. Just a minute. Huh? See, in this question, it is given. ये question में दिया हुआ है. This is your apparent power, right? So how apparent power could be find if you have to find in an angular form? Okay. So this given these two data. So apparent is what? Actually, your apparent power is your sum of both. Okay, active and reactive power, right? Is it right or
Yes
wrong?
sir, magnitude of sum of both.
Magnitude of sum of both, right? So how you could calculate using this? Okay, if you sum up this particular point, okay, can you get this particular segment? If you sum up, if you go in the downward direction, okay, I'm going downward direction, okay, what you have given with, you are giving with your active power, okay, and reactive power is given to you, right? And now it has been asked that you have to point your apparent power. So apparent power would be the only the magnitude. Okay, fine. And in the question, it is been given this angle, okay, whatever the angle, that is your power factor. Okay, by using these two terminology, whenever you find, okay, this this apparent power, okay, you will get a magnitude and angle, right? So this magnitude is your apparent power, okay, that is your 381. You will use only 381 for this. And what will be the use of this part, this 36.87? What will you going to do with this, and what that resembles? Okay.
हाँ
What
सर,
does
वही
remember?
थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन है कि वो एंगल क्यों दिया, फिर तो ये कॉम्प्लेक्स पावर होना चाहिए था.
See, complex
सर वो
power.
एंगल तो लैगिंग पावर फैक्टर है ना सर, जिसको हम लोग यूज करेंगे बीएस निकालने में.
Yes, that's right. What C is telling is that this is your power factor. Okay, to this angle is to calculate the power factor. Okay, it has been used to calculate the power factor. Okay, see, apparent power हम लोग use करते हैं to calculate to वो जो पूरा जो हमारा जो this equation है, okay, this particular equation we use only magnitude of that. ठीक है, ये याद कर लो, magnitude use करते हैं. But whenever you are converting, whenever you are writing apparent power as your P plus JQ, okay, so इसको अगर तुम लोग transfer करोगे in polar form to find the magnitude, okay, you can't use only the magnitude of this part and you will ignore this part. Okay, you can't do that, right? So ये जो angle है, that is used to find the power factor of the system. तो क्या होता है power factor? Your power factor would be your cos of this 36.87. लिख दो, whatever is coming, it either it is in negative or positive. Based on that, you could find your lagging and leading power factor. Okay. और एक ने क्या बोला था, this angle is being used for calculating
for sending voltage सर.
हाँ, sending in voltage. Good. Just a-
सर
अच्छा।
381 तो हम लोग का 3 फेज पावर दिया है ना, इससे हम लोग सिंगल ये पावर पर फेज निकालेंगे ना, और उस पावर को यूज करेंगे करंट निकालने के लिए।
यस राइट, हमारा जो ये दिया हुआ है दैट इज योर अपरेंट पावर, ये पावर को यूज करके हम लोग करंट निकालेंगे। वोल्टेज इज बीइंग नोन राइट। क्या किसने मैसेज किया है? समय तो भाई सो ओके विश्वनाथ मारेडी, ओके फाइन। यस, जो तुम बोल रहे थे वी विल कैलकुलेट करंट, दैट इज योर IR राइट। व्हाट इज योर IR फॉर्मूला? इट इज योर SR by 3VR, इज इट ओके? इसका वैल्यू क्या हुआ है? इट इज गिवन 381, ओके सॉरी दिस विल बी अ कॉन्जुगेंट, so why this star is been given in any equation? Okay, it is resembles
Conjugate.
so what we do in this particular segment, we change the symbol. Okay, we'll change the symbol of your angles. Let me see. Okay, if it is R, if it is given SR is being given as 381, okay, that is your 386, so it will be 336.87, okay, where it will be 3. What will be your VR? VR for this is your 127 point 07, okay, 07017 ऐसा था right? Angle was 0 degree, right? So what will be your IR? IR would be your 1000, and angle would be same, it will be your minus 36.8. Okay, it will be in this manner. Okay, now what we have got, we have got P, Q, I and VR value. Okay, we have to talify. Okay, we have to match. Okay, we have to verify whether these data are same, whether we while designing and we are solving it is same or not. Okay, now so what we have to use, we have to find, we have got all the parametric value what should be there in your receiving end. Okay, we have got IR, we have got VR, we have got P, we have got Q, right? All data we have got now. Now for sending end, we'll see for sending end what we have to find. Okay, so for sending end, what will be your VS? Your VS would be VR plus
IZ.
ZR, right? So it will be your 127.017 angle 0 degree plus 6 plus that is your J20 and your IR. This is your 1000 angle minus 36.87, right? This is what. So on solving,
सर VS इक्वल टू VR प्लस ZIR सिर्फ।
yes. Okay, this is your VS, this is your VR, right? So यहाँ का drop plus ये will give you VS, is it? Short term short circuit line में simple सा equation है, VS equals to VR plus ZIR. This is your Z, this is your current going through right? It's nothing new. It's the same thing. Okay, so if we change this parametric value more further, okay, so इसको भी change करना पड़ेगा ना, just a minute. Complex string. J20 plus 1000 7. Get 144.33 values. Is 4.93 kilovolts. Okay, this is your Vs. So we got these two data, right? Now what we have to see, we'll see about, it's got your phasor value. We'll see about sending end voltage into line to line. Okay, so it's very simple. You could write PSLL, okay, as your √3 Vs, so it will be coming around okay, so it's coming around 249.934 kilovolt. Okay, this line to line voltage. Okay, now we got this Vs. Now we'll find